Welcome to the technologycloset.com and our quick shots. In this quick shot, we're going to give you an overview of Windows 8's new Task Manager. The Task Manager is a piece of software built into Windows 8 that will give you, the user, a lot more detailed information about what's happening within your computer. Unfortunately, this is very, very technical. Don't let that stop you from looking at it, though, because it can give you, the new user, some valuable information. To get to the Task Manager, I'd like to show you some other features that the Task Manager will display. But first, I want to open up a couple of applications. Let's open up the weather application, and then back to our start screen. And then let's open up the calendar application, and again back to our start screen. Now, to get to the Task Manager, from the start screen, right mouse click, select all apps, scroll over to the right, select Task Manager. Now you'll see that we're on our desktop and we have this little box called the Task Manager. This is really the simple Task Manager. And here's what I mean by that. It's giving us two pieces of information right up front. It shows us that the calendar is still active and running in the background, along with the weather application. When we opened up those applications and we hit the Windows key, we did not close those applications. We merely pushed them to the background, and they're still running, updating if necessary. The Task Manager will display all open windows. This is good information. Don't be afraid to use this. Here's something pretty neat about this too. Let's suppose that you don't want the calendar running. Point to the calendar, right mouse click, and select End Task. Notice it went away. Now we're going to show more detailed information with the Task Manager. At the very bottom left corner, we have a down chevron arrow. More details. Uh-oh, I think we got into some real technical stuff here. And we did. Let's take a look, though, at some of the detail here, not so much for you to use, but to be aware of should you be asked to check this out over the telephone by a technical support person. First, let's change the view. Select View from the menu. Select Group by Type. Now, you'll notice that the screen changed. It shows Apps, 2 running, Task Manager, and Weather. Well, we know that Weather is running because it showed us on the simplified screen. The Task Manager is also running. If we go back to the simplified screen, we only see Weather. That's because the Task Manager says to you, you know I'm running, you started me. We'll go back to more details. We can also do the same thing here. In the case of Weather, we can right mouse click on it and we can end the task. In effect, now we have just closed the task, in this case, Weather. Don't do that with the Task Manager. You can, and what will happen is this screen will go away. You're shutting it down. But let's look at some of these tabs. We see that the tab called Processes shows that any applications which are considered processes, if they're running in the background or not. We have background processes. Now, background processes are those processes or software modules that are running in the background that Windows requires. Same way with Windows processes below. They're a combination of software that is required both by Windows and any running applications. It gives us how much of the CPU is being used. CPU being the heart of the computer, your central processing unit. You can also see below in percentages. So if the task manager is running, it's using approximately if you average it out, 3% intermittently of your CPU. Very small amount. We can also look at the memory usage. This is how much physical memory we have on our computer, not to be confused with your hard drive. We can look at the disk itself. This is your hard drive. And we can see it has something called MB/S. This is basically the number of megabits per second that the disk will use in transferring data back and forth. Pretty technical. I wouldn't worry about it. With the network, it's also the same thing. This is network utilization. Simply means when the network is sending data back and forth across the internet or across to your local computers on your own personal network, you can look at this screen and it will give you some information about the transfer speed. Now that's going to end this particular quick shot. This is part 1 of the Task Manager. We will be doing a part 2 and possibly a part 3. That concludes this quick shot. Please visit our website at thetechnologycloset.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time.